Update 37 is a major update arriving in a few days featuring customization sliders for curveballs, new curveball events, and numerous quality of life improvements. Let's begin with the quality of life changes. Number 1. Night light has been made a little brighter, making nights easily manageable and a lot less scarier. The improved lighting allows us to drive even without headlights. Number 2. For years, players have been complaining about ultra dim flashlights that make very little difference in the dark. So the flashlights are made brighter in this update. If we compare it side by side, we can see that the difference is huge. Most players tend to avoid fighting playhards and zombies at night. But because of the super bright flashlights and improved nightlight, we no longer need to be afraid of the dark. These two improvements will change the way a lot of players have played the game for years. Number 3. The game will now ask for confirmation when we try to threaten an enclave. Players have been asking for this since the release of the game, as many have accidentally threatened countless enclaves when trying to trade with them. Number 4. Water will now reduce the speed of the vehicles to dangerously low levels. This means no shortcuts through rivers and lakes. However, off-roaders like Trail Beast and Trumbull 4x4 can perform slightly better than the rest. Number 5. From this update, the live location of our zombie fight community members will be marked on the map. So, recovering the gear will be easy. Number 6. Followers can now be enlisted directly from the community screen. But it can only be done from our base and not from outposts. This feature has also been requested for years. Number 7. The trunk space of Ambulance and Blood Mobile has been increased from 9 to 15 in this update. Trumbull 4x4 and Burninator have also got an upgrade from 6 to 8. Number 8. If we get stuck in the door opening action, we need to press the dodge key to disengage from the doors. Since many players are not aware of this, their only option was to crash open the doors. So from this update, we can simply walk away to disengage from the doors. Number 9. If we try to grapple a zombie from front without a required skill, we will be locked into grapple fail animation, which makes it impossible to dodge zombie attacks. This has been fixed in this update, so we can dodge out during failed grapple animation. Number 10. A marker for our base has been added to the minimap for easier navigation. This can be turned off in the HUD menu. Number 11. Some zombies will magnetize towards us when they try to tackle us. This is why we sometimes see zombies teleport to the top of billboards. This has been fixed in this update. Number 12. The cinematic kill camera can now be turned off in the gameplay settings since it can be distracting for some players. Number 13. Our bases have passive zombie scouting ability and our characters will constantly inform us about new findings even if the scouted zombie is far away. From this update, these dialogues will only trigger when zombies are scouted nearby. Number 14. Just like normal plague hearts, black plague hearts used to have two expulsions at 38 and 65% damage levels. But this update makes black plague hearts deliver many more expulsions. The expulsions happen every few hits, resulting in more expulsions with weaker attacks and fewer with stronger attacks. This makes black plague hearts extremely difficult if you're forced to melee kill them. Now let's look at the curveball customization sliders. To customize curveball events, sliders for curveball frequency, balance, positive intensity, and negative intensity are added to the game. Let's take a detailed look at them. The frequency slider. This slider is the simplest to understand. Setting this to never will turn off the curveballs, while other options will determine the frequency. Previously, curveballs needed to be turned off in the settings menu, and most importantly, that can only be done after we complete the first two curveballs. But the sliders will be available from the moment we start a fresh game, so they allow us to turn off curveballs immediately. The balance slider. This slider filters the curveball events. The balance setting gives equal chances for all the events to appear. The positive only setting strictly allows positive only curveballs. excluding even neutral curveballs which have both positive and negative effects. The opposite applies to the negative only setting. The more positive and more negative settings don't filter any events, they only reduce the chances of the opposite types. To clarify, the more positive setting does not filter out extreme negative events like black plague hearts but only gives fewer chances to all the negative events. The positive and negative effect sliders. These sliders don't filter the curveballs but only intensify the effects within them and increase the size of suitable events. The positive slider only intensifies the positive effects and the negative slider only intensifies the negative effects within a curveball. Let's take a look at a few examples to understand this better. Number 1. Dulled senses. This is a positive only curveball. With very strong positive effects, all their senses became extremely dull, making it difficult for even blood ferals to detect my presence. It was almost like having scent block applied. Number 2. Elevated senses. This is a negative only curveball. With very strong negative effects, even our base becomes unsafe since ferals were easily able to detect us from outside the safe zone. Even with this level of sensitivity, blood ferals were unable to detect me when I hid inside smoke grenades. Number 3. Hyperauditory mutation. This is a neutral curveball. With very strong negative effects, the zombies were even able to hear me walking from far away. But with very strong positive effects, they lost about 90% of their eyesight, so despite constantly following me, they didn't even realize I was there. Number 4. The Black Plague Heart. Black Plague Hearts are normally 7.68 times stronger than regular hearts. With very strong negative effects, they become 38.4 times stronger than regular hearts. Against their weakness, they are normally 1.92 times stronger, but with very strong effects, they are 3.84 times stronger than regular hearts. Additionally, the strongest negative setting drains our health and field twice as fast and grows the black territory twice as much bigger. Keep in mind that the changes we make in the sliders will only affect the upcoming curveball events. Active curveballs cannot be altered. Now let's look at the new curveball events. Number 1. Bangernomics. This curveball greatly affects vehicle acceleration, brakes, and starting time. Since starting time is extremely long, our vehicles must be parked in invincible locations to escape safely. Number 2. Smoke storm. As the name suggests, the entire map will be covered by a smoke storm, making it very difficult for players to navigate. But the zombies' vision is completely unaffected. Additionally, this curveball disables radio commands and turns bloaters more toxic. If you want to easily beat solo Daybreak with my newly discovered Fragile Armored Zombie strategy, check this video.